All right, let's get into local news crazy stories. So the first crazy story, I had to put this out. I took it out the order and I just had to talk about it. I don't know if y'all have heard about Raven Yates. Have y'all heard about Raven Yates, the mother? This woman left her kids in a Texas home for 2 whole fucking months while she was prostituting on back fucking page in Mobile, Alabama. I said, first of all, you wrong with the kids and you wrong on your own life. Oh, we about to get into this shit. We about to break this down and we about to talk about this old trashy hoe. And then we're gonna talk about the police, and then we're gonna talk about the father. Everybody in this situation wrong. Roman said it. Fuck the father, fuck the mother, fuck the police. I damn near almost said fuck the grandmother, but she was the only one who saved the day. So we have the Texas mom here. We have the Montgomery County mom accused of abandoning 2 young children home alone for nearly 2 months. Baby. Oh, this one had me going this morning. He was like, "Why you so mad?" I said, "Come here. Let me tell you the story." And I rehearsed the story with him. He was like, "Damn, let me see what she looked like." And I showed him. That's why I just showed y'all the picture. So, 31-year-old Raven Yates, right? Back in late September, she left her 12-year-old daughter and 3-year-old son in the house and told them, "I'll be back." Baby, Thanksgiving came around and nobody was around. So the young daughter during this period in time, they had ate up all the food. There was the baby piss in the room. His room smelled like piss and shit. And so the daughter, the 12-year-old would tell her dad, who lived in California, who was a music producer, who they won't release his name. So the music producer who's in California, she would say, "Dad, we need some food," but wouldn't sneal on the mom. She didn't say nothing about the mom because she was too afraid that if she told about the mom, that the police would separate her and her brother, because we're gonna find out why she didn't want that to happen. And I said, wow. So she kept up the lie for 2 months, didn't tell the dad. Then finally, so he was sending Uber food to the house every time they needed food. I'm sitting here thinking, like, hold up, wait a minute, dad. I mean, this sounds like it was happening every fucking week. No, I'm telling you, I'm Roman, and my coming out of me. If my dog, if vets are calling me in another state about, yeah, Eli might need another bag of food, and then they call me next week, and then next week it's a problem. So I'm sitting here thinking, like, so you didn't have you couldn't call me back to back every fucking week for Uber Eats. Put your mom on the phone, put somebody on the phone, but that didn't happen. So okay, everything happens for a reason. So after this happens, the father gets a text message like, "Hey yo, we see your baby mom out here in Mobile, Alabama on the strip. Y'all know what the strip is? On the strip, okay?" So he then decides to take a flight to Texas, goes to the house, knocks on the door, and bam, everything is uncovered. And I said, "Wow, you know what? It took you 2 months to figure that shit out." Now, I ain't get to her yet. We on him right now because he's in the story. So then, after this happens, the daughter is then sent to the grandmother. So she's staying with the grandmother, and the grandmother asks, the sorry. After this happens, the father then takes the kids, takes them with him, and then calls the police. So he calls the police. Now he didn't fly back. He just stayed there temporarily. Calls the police. The police come, and they're the ones who tell us that the kids only had one can of dry beans and spices in the cabinet. No food, no nothing in that house. The girl had looked so malnutritious and stressed the fuck out that she was stuttering to tell what happened. So she eventually let them know that, yeah, our mom, we haven't seen her, and she calls us and she texts us every now and again, but she hasn't came by. What a sad fucking excuse as a mother. So you think the dad would be like, "Okay, I'm gonna take the kids, I'm gonna take care of them." This nigga hops on the plane, go back to California, and leaves both his child and the son by the other father with the grandmother. I said, all right, I know what we're dealing with. At that point, I knew the kind of dad we was dealing with, but it gets worse. It gets worse. So we have Texas mom here, right? So, fearful of what may happen, the 12-year-old would get food by telling her father that Yates was working and he would order food sent to the house. It was not until family members spotted Yates in Mobile, Alabama, where she is from, that they contacted the child's father because the kids were not with her. The father of the 12-year-old, a music producer in California, flew to Texas and called the police once he found out. The chief also added that the family moved to Texas about a year ago and that the children were never enrolled in school. And this is the ding bit. This is her, 31-year-old. Now, here's the crazy part. She had 3 kids, but we only talking about 2. You want to know why? Because the 14-year-old, when she left in September, she told the 14-year-old, you got to leave too. And the 14-year-old ran away and never came back to the house. I said, what kind of piece of shit ass mother are you? And the 14-year-old is not in the story, hasn't been reported on or anything like this. Anything. And so the arrest warrant was issued on December 6, 2023, but police are yet to locate the 31-year-old Texas mom. This is where the story gets worse. So she got an arrest warrant put out on her on December 6th. Y'all, it's February 15th. Do you think this woman has been arrested yet? They can't find her. Oh, it get worse. But she's posting on Facebook and social media to this day. Right fucking now, this bitch is on her social media posting, trying to plead her case. She came out, first thing she came out and said, I had to go take care of my father. I'm the only one he got. I got to take care of him too. Bitch, for 2 fucking months. You couldn't take your kids with you, you trifling asshole. That's exactly what you are. So let's continue. So she's all on social media, y'all. So this is her Facebook, Raven Yates. And so she made this post December 3rd, $5,000 an hour business consulting. That's what we calling it now, business consulting. Girl, get your ass out of here. So her brother has the nerve to come out here on his social media to say this. You never know what a person going through, but my sister Raven Yates, I'm going to stand behind her, period. Social media is so quick to judge, but don't even know half of the story. If anybody know my sister, she's very smart and intelligent. When you have a mental issue as an adult, and here we fucking go, I knew it was going to go there. I knew if you got a mental issue, let me tell you something. Where Kimmy at? I ain't got my remote. Hold on. Let me do this. Let me do it. Let me do Kimmy. Let me tell you something, okay? If you have a mental issue as a parent and you willingly know you have a mental issue as a parent, don't you think it would do you some justice to let somebody know? Because yeah, you might lose your children, but understand that thought pattern of you telling someone has weight when it's time to get your kids back. That's where the weight comes. See, y'all thinking short term, but bitch, the weight comes. It will come. You just got to get better. But the mere fact of you admitting I have an issue, something ain't right. Y'all got to take my babies. If the family don't, somebody will. And trust me, there will be weight placed on the fact that you admitted it. You put the kids up. Come on now. And he out here talking about some mental issue. So where the fuck was you? Why you didn't take the kids? Dummy. About it's hard to help a person. Everybody knows something is wrong with my sister, except the peasants that don't know her. I'm tired, I'm upset, and I'm angry because y'all never know what a person is capable of doing. And the fact it's all the black women trying to bring her down is disgusting. The people I see sharing block lists, you go, I don't want to see anything negative on my timeline about my sister. And stop inboxing me if it's nothing positive. If you haven't been around for years, why care now? So you mean to tell me this shit been going on for years? Your ass need to be arrested too. Your whole fucking family need to be arrested. The fact that y'all knew that this woman had children and she's actively out here selling her body in a whole nother state while her 12-year-old daughter was taking care of the 3-year-old son, and you think she's crazy. You don't understand, man. She got mental issues. You lost me at the children being left. I don't hear nothing else you saying, bro. Nothing else you saying, bro. And at this point, I'm trying to figure out how you can get arrested too on some real shit. I'm trying to figure out, maybe have you told her anything? Did she tell you that she left the kids? Is there any child neglect going on here? The fuck wrong with y'all? So we ain't stopping. Y'all thought it was that was it? This bitch is off her whole fucking rocker. So once this hit the fans, right? She goes on her social media to post this. So she go on and post this, y'all. Now this is a video. We're gonna play it, but it says abusive dad in action. He's pressing charges on me, but he's the insane one, controlling lying bastard. Now, did I tell y'all I ain't trust the father from the beginning? I knew it was some shit going on. And to know that he's the father of the 12-year-old girl, right? Y'all look what she posted. Y'all look what she posted. Now, this gonna be disturbing to some, but here at the King Roman News channel, we talk about it all and we share it all, baby. So this gonna be disturbing, but I'm finna show you. Both these parents need to be fucking locked up. Check this out. And give me a like, crew. Give me some love. Give me some love. Now, this is the father. That's the daughter running. Look at the father. Belt in hand, running after daughter down the fucking street, chasing her. She trips and falls, gets up and continue running. He does the same thing and runs after her. Now, I don't know what was going on here, but I don't think there's ever a time in anybody's life where you need to be running outside your house after your child with a belt. That's worse too, sir. So when she posted that, the red flags went up. I'm sitting here thinking like, oh my God, no wonder the girl didn't want to call the police. No wonder she didn't want to be separated. No wonder there's another issue going on here. That right there from a father, you chasing the daughter, you know you got way more power over your little daughter. She was trying to get away from you because she was scared of you, sir. So I feel bad for all the kids all the way around in this whole situation. The whole fucking situation. Y'all got to check out this clip. And crew, please hit that like button for me. Give me some love. Y'all already know we rocking and rolling this morning, just like we always do. Let me pull up this video. Crazy wench. What's wrong with people?
A Montgomery County mother wanted by state investigating young children were found in deplorable living conditions.
The 12 and 3-year-old were left alone to fend for themselves for nearly 2 months. ABC 13's Brooke Taylor is live outside the home where all of this happened. Brooke?
Yeah, all of this really hard to believe. Now, the mom left about a few months ago, but they moved into this home a year ago, and the children were never enrolled in school in Texas. So officials tell me it was really easy for all of this to just go unnoticed. Inside this home, a nightmare for 2 young children, 12 and 3 years old. Roman Forest Police Chief Stephen Carlisle says they were abandoned for nearly 2 months.
There was no food in the house. Everything was empty.
I just can't believe it, y'all. I'm over here sitting with my hand in my mouth.
Their mother, Raven Yates, left them in late
and she's not arrested yet.
There's been an arrest in December. Investigators say the 12-year-old never told anyone because she was threatened by what might happen to her little brother. They have different fathers.
And she was afraid that her father was going to take her and leaving the 3-year-old by himself.
Fearful, she obeyed. She'd call her father, saying mom was working and he would send food. According to police, he's a music producer in California. He called police once family members spotted Yates in Mobile, Alabama, where she's from, without her kids.
When he got a call from his ex-mother-in-law and they put 2 and 2 together, he caught the first plane over here.
Investigators shocked to see how they were living.
The officers checked the bedroom of the children and discovered heavy urine odor coming from the 3-year-old's bed.
Yates continues to be active on social media, posting to her thousands of followers as investigators work with Mobile police to arrest the 31-year-old's mom. She's wanted on 2 counts of abandoning or endangering a child without intent to return. She hasn't responded to our messages.
A 12-year-old cannot take care of a 3-year-old for a long period of time. It's dangerous, especially over a month and a half. It's dangerous, it's irresponsible of a parent.
Now, Yates also has a 14-year-old girl. She was reported as a runaway around the same time when police say she left the younger children. Tonight, though, police tell me all 3 children have been reunited. They are safe and they are with a family member in Alabama.
Praise,
You're live in New Caney. I'm Brooke Taylor, ABC 13.
praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. And you all, just like me, would not believe shit like this happens in America. Like, I would never think that somebody will willingly leave their kids at home for 2 months and go to another state to sell their self for $5,000 an hour. Girl, you be lucky you get 500 an hour. What the fuck wrong with you? You must be doing it all. You after this, anybody who want to associate themselves with you, to me, is a nothing ass motherfucker. I would have been turned your ass in. How shameful of you. That 12-year-old girl, she's gonna need so much love. She just need love. Like, what you need? She needs love. Just from the father, and you think she didn't want to tell the father? What y'all think? Let's be honest. She didn't want to tell that dad because she didn't want to be with that father. Let's call a spade a spade. That's terrible. I don't care what she did, what happened. You don't run out the house with a belt after your child. I know we be saying, I'm gonna get a switch. Yeah, I know, but come on, let's be honest. You seeing a grown ass man running out after, at the time she had to be 11 or 10, running out the door, and you running after her with a belt, literally chasing her down the other yards. That's abuse, sir. So I feel bad for these children. I feel bad for the children. Fuck the mother. Fuck you. Chill out. She done privated her account up and shit. So my condolences to nobody passed away, but my condolences to them because they do need to separate from their mother. This makes no sense at all. And still has not been arrested to this day. No arresting, nothing. How does that not happen? I bet you if it was they would find them, they could find them, but you can't find her to lock her ass up. Stupid ass, crazy ass woman. Y'all thought that was something. Let's get in. Before I do that, let me see what y'all talking about. I see the comments here. I see y'all. And Renee, good morning. Good morning. So this hoe is alive, walking around, just and free, and boasty about it on her page too. Boasty. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing. Posting all kind of nasty pictures. No, F granny, because how I let 2 months go by without knowing your grandkids are alone. I talk to mine every day. Home alone 2 months, and she's still breathing. The dad was paying the bills, right? No, separated. He a music producer. I'm like, why don't y'all leak his name? Because if he's people need to know. I want to know. I'm curious. Good morning, Blackberry. Thank you for coming through. Bobby say, like, why? Just why everyone can't be parents. I'm sorry for them children. Me too. When my grandkids call me to ask me to pick up, first thing I ask, where's mommy at? And they'll say where she is and what she's doing. Okay. Did you say the father came down and left? Okay, I want to punch her. Okay, I'm glad. See, I can't say or condone, but the comment leads me, and I read the comment. You see that YouTube, how that works? I didn't say it. The comment said it, and I read it. Okay. I want to punch her was the comment. Did you say that the father came down and saw what the Grammy? Yes, absolutely, and didn't do not a damn thing. Hold on, y'all. I'm over here like, wait, what? Where? Ooh, I don't want to show myself. Oh. All right, I'm gonna wait. She a goofy hoe for real. Teacher Shawan, good morning, boo. What's up with that titty meat? Oh wait, you see her? You see her? Don't start. Listen, I ain't playing. Then, brother, my brothers would beat my ass if I did my kids like that. I ain't trying to say, you know what I'm saying? She the type needs to be stomped out. It's good they putting her picture out her. She has no mental issues. She probably running behind deadbeat ass niggas. How many times have we heard that? No mental issues. She had enough sense telling 14-year-old she had to go. You dummy. Texas has prisons for women with mental issues. Okay, you can be accommodated. I tell people that all the time. Just because you got something, you can be accommodated. He lame too. Well, where was he when the kids was hungry and alone? The fuck out of here. When my nephew and his girlfriend lost their minds, I had them drop their kids off at 6 days and a year old. No questions asked. Good morning, Mrs. G. Further proof that some folks have children only because their reproductive organs are functioning properly. Stop. Good morning, Chef Don. Don, good morning. She looks like the other Raven missing from North Carolina. No arrest, but they got Pemrod Percy 2 times. Oh, okay, y'all see it. Y'all see it.